Welcome, guys, to another episode of Ama as Master Anything. My name is Angela, and today we have Master Shri Akarshana.
Namaste.
Namaste. And today we have a really weird, interesting topic. Why does deja vu happen, Master?
Deja vu.
Yeah.
Why does deja vu happen to Master or to everybody?
No. Why does deja vu happen overall? Like, what is the whole purpose of deja vu?
Okay. Purpose of deja vu.
Or why is
So
there deja vu?
so actually it's a very very deep question. So understand like this first. We'll understand from understanding time.
Okay.
So time in what we understand in this dimension is linear, meaning there's past, there's now, there's future. Okay. So that's why we can't wrap our head around deja vu, because we are seeing something in the now which seems to have happened in the past. So now if we take linear, one line, okay, this is where we are living. And because we are multi-dimensional beings, so we are actually living in multiple dimensions at the same time, all parallel. Now, all parallel, this means that we are living this way, this way, this way, this way, all at the same time. Now, some people will start questioning, well, how do you know this? And how do you know that's true? And how do you all this type of thing? Well, very simple. I think maybe don't ask that, first of all. Maybe I ask the question and say, when you go into a place that you've never been to before, in this that you can't recall in this physical dimension you've been to before, why do you feel familiarity? How could that be possible? You have a big question mark there. Okay?
Master's answering with a question.
So you have a big question mark there. Okay. Now, another interesting thing, I don't know if you've ever had this before, Angela. You go somewhere for the first time. Let's say, I don't know, maybe you're just even sitting at a bus stop or something. And then you see somebody, maybe it's the old lady or old man or whatever it is. He's just sitting there. But for some reason, out of everybody, you don't want to speak to them. But this person, you just want to smile. You just want to say hi. You don't know why you feel some connection.
Yeah.
You ever felt like that before? It's weird, right? And I don't know, have you ever started a conversation with a stranger before where you've never met them? And then when you started the conversation, for some reason, everything clicked and it kind of like you were supposed to talk.
Yeah.
Have you had that before?
Yeah,
like you
it's
can
usually
relate.
in airplanes. Like, I don't like to talk to people. I really don't like to talk to people.
Okay, I think they get your point now.
But
She doesn't like to talk to people.
Just because I'm really introvert, like, if we were to be like sitting down, like, Master knows I don't talk much, but there are some moments that I do feel like the urge to talk to people.
Yeah, so you say hi. And when you say hi, they say hi. And suddenly all this connection happens. And like, hey, why is this happening, right? I never spoke to this person out of everybody. Why do I connect with this person? Actually, it's because you've been through that moment before. That's why you recognize to actually do that, take that action. So you've been through that moment before. You're saying, well, how have I been through that moment before? If that moment I'm witnessing now, because you're multi-dimensional, is actually experienced before. So the interesting thing is people talk about past life and future life and all that. That's how humans understand it. But outside of that, it's not actually past life because everything is happening at the same time. And actually, one interesting thing is like this. If time is not linear, meaning that what you see now is not something that was something you remember in the past. It's something that's happened already, actually at the same time. That's why you recognize it. Now, one thing people can do is to understand like this, and this is how I've explained it before when it comes to manifestation. We say, not we say, science says, everything is energy and energy is everything. So thought is energy. Person is energy. Situation is energy. It cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only be transferred. So everything that you feel that you have a connection with, a place, a person you have connection with, has already happened. It's already in existence. It's already in the now happening. And you've experienced it before. So everything you are wanting to manifest has already been manifested. Everything that you think you want to create, every goal you want, has already been created. except there are multiple dimensions of these creations. Meaning, if you've had a thought, maybe I want to be, a pilot, one career. I want to be an actor, another career. Actually, the moment you can think, it's already in existence. When we are switching thought or making decision, we are switching dimension. So we are actually effectively dimension traveling.
It's so crazy to think because, like, for example, when I remember when I was back in high school and you needed to choose your career, right? Like, all the people ask you, so what are you going to be? What are you going to study? Like, all of these different things. And then you go into, like, well, I want to be a teacher. I want to study, I study international relations. So, like, and then you can imagine, like, your life, how would it will look like, if you become a teacher, a nurse,
All
or something.
exists already. Every path already exists. So if it already exists, that's why when you get to that path, it's already in existence. That's why the moment you get into that flow of the energy and you're in that path, you're like, I've been here before. Because it's in existence. No energy can be created nor destroyed. It can only be transferred. It's already in existence. Every outcome is already there.
So,
And so
Master,
that's why.
would you say that when those deja vu happens is because you're just remembering, or like, how would it be the deja vu? Because I mean, if you're saying we're creating
no,
that
no, no.
dimension,
Okay.
then how would
This
it be
this
that
is a
you
better
have?
this is a better way to do it. This is a better way to do it. Like this, okay? If I look at Kia right now and Kia looks at me, right? And if we suspend all thinking, don't have any other thought, no other thought, right? No other thought there. You can also look at Kia as well. No other thought. And we just look deep into each other's eyes. Even this moment right now suddenly has gone really weird because it's like, hey, we've had this conversation before. It's almost like if you were to actually look at the person in front of you and you're like, shit, wait there a second. This is really freaky because now I'm feeling almost like the deja vu feeling again. And it can happen. It can happen like that. So anybody can test it right now. With people around you, you can test. If you look deep into the person's eyes without any thinking, no distraction, no other thinking, and we just look deep into each other's eyes, it's kind of, hey, wait there a second. We have had that conversation before when all comes to silence, right? So what does this actually mean? Deja vu, why people experience deja vu is because by chance in that moment, they were less thinking. When you are less in thought, you are higher in senses.
Your senses.
We teach this every day with meditation, right? When you are not thinking, when you suspend thinking, your senses heighten. When your sensories heighten, you notice a lot more around you.
Yeah.
So actually, everybody can go totally present in this moment right now. Look around you, and then suddenly you'll feel familiarity again, meaning that actually every moment is deja vu if you try to. But why you get the odd deja vu feelings is because most people, their mind is troubled all the time.
Yeah, they're always thinking.
They're always thinking. That's why people don't feel that often. Right? But the fascinating thing is this. Those who are on the conscious journey, who are practicing every single day, presence of mind. Every time you open your eyes, you're like, oh, I'm back again. It feels like every single moment feels like deja vu.
It's so interesting because I guess because I've lived that lately, that we go into meditation and then you come back and then you're like, oh, like I remember when we went back to Kenya the first time that I started with you, Master, and you used to say these things like, you come back and you see yourself here. And I was like, well, I knew it was, I remember that I was here and I was being present, but actually going back somewhere, I don't know where we go, but coming here and then opening your eyes and realizing, oh, I'm here somehow, but I was somewhere else, somewhere.
Everybody should
really
try
crazy.
it. If you try it, practice it, more presence of mind every day, then that's your test for deja vu. You'll be able to experience deja vu every moment. It's a very interesting thing.
So we just have to be present to be able to experience more deja vu.
That's right. And then people's question will be, how do we become more present, Master? So next episode we can cover.
Well, thank you so much, Master, for your time.
Namaste.
Namaste. And guys, if you have enjoyed this video, like this video, please let us know in the comments below. And also subscribe to this channel so you can get to know all the different questions the creators have. And lastly, if you have any questions for Master, please comment in the Creator Show where we take all of the questions that we can ask Master. But for now, guys, have a great day. Namaste.
Namaste.